Right, so welcome back to another Jones Aviation video, and today we shall be doing a flight from Manchester over to Dublin on MFS and on VATSIM. So we'll be going from Manchester right here over to Dublin over here. So if we just go to Google Chrome, I'm just going to do this flight plan real quick. I will do a video on how to do a flight plan soon, but I'm just going to do it real quick just to get into the air with the VATSIM and stuff. So we're going to be Speedbird. No, we're going to be Speedbird. No, we're going to be Easy EZY 95. Departing Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, arriving Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, arriving Echo India Delta Whiskey, and then we are going to be in an a320, and we're going to get the route. I know you can't see this, sorry about that, but best I could do. Hopefully you can see the vPilot when I load it in. I have done a few things in my Streamlabs, so hopefully that has worked. And so I've got about, I don't know, 6,000 fuel, 61,000 of block fuel. So now I go and download this for vPilot. So let me just go ahead and download this. There we go, that's downloading. So now we can go into Manchester. We're going gate 6. We'll be in the a320nx. And we're going to load in now. So just quick description on what vPilot is. So vPilot is a software that you run, and you can talk to people online who are ATCs of the pilots and everything. And yeah, I think a lot of people know about VATSIM, but yeah, just people who don't know about VATSIM, it's like a very professional network that has to be professional on and all that stuff, and there's people talking to you and all that stuff. And I'm being a controller on VATSIM quite soon at a little place called San Juan, which is TJSJ, so Tango Juliet Sierra Juliet. You can always fly there if you want. I mean, I know someone who actually is a ground controller there who's moving up to Tower. So yeah, definitely fly into TJSJ if you've got a sim or anything or something like that, just to you know, pop in and say hello and all that stuff. Well, you'll definitely get treated better than other airports, I say that. And if you do, if you do fly in there and you see it's me, I'm Mackenzie Jones on VATSIM, always just saying the over a chat saying hi, I've seen your YouTube channel or something, Jones Aviation. Yeah, you'll definitely get priority over everyone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're just loading into the sim right now. As you can see, I've got my Airbus side stick set up here. I'm getting the throttle quadrant soon. I've ordered it again, but yeah, it should be coming this time. So just checking that you can see all of this, of what's going on. You should be able to. And I think you should be able to, surely. So, let's just go ahead and close this. Right, so this is the pilot client for vPilot right here, and I use this to connect. So I press connect and then file the flight plan, which I've already loaded. So you have to load and then file it. It's really simple. So yeah, it's quite easy to be honest, but it's one of the things where it can be easy, but then once you get the hang of it, it's easy, but when you've not got the hang of it, it's quite bad. So I'm going to be using some charts today for Manchester. I've got a load of charts for Dublin as well. I've got to charge my phone actually whilst I'm doing these charts, so give us just 1 minute. This is a basic tutorial on VATSIM, kind of. I've just got my phone charging here. I mean, I do know all the taxiways in Manchester. I was doing it just for an example. But yeah. So I don't know what they've done to the background picture, because for some reason there's no background picture. I don't really like that. I like the background, but never mind. I can deal with it. Wait for the MFS to load in, which takes about 3 years, but okay. Especially with when you've not got much RAM on your computer. By the way, and if you haven't noticed, I have got a new microphone. Kind of, sort of. It's like the microphone like here and all that stuff, so it's just quite easy for me to use it. So if the quality issues are quite bad, just tell me and I'll try and sort it out the best I can. But yeah, so you should be able to hear me over the engine noise. I know that was so annoying when you couldn't hear me over the engine noises, but that's all gone now. Let me just turn the actual engine, let me turn the output volume down just a bit as well. So, output capture down, input audio. There we go. Let's just brought this down by a lot. So, that's good. All well good. Yeah, we departed Manchester today to Dublin. Obviously my games will crash, which it sometimes does, because there's reasons, because it's the MFS, but yeah. So if you skipped this to get to when the MFS loads, good on you, because yeah, it takes ages to load. Yeah, it's just a bit sad. So I will also be showing today how a simple way to set up the McDo as well for a flight. You know, because you need the McDo to fly the plane, obviously, the flight computer of the aircraft. So yeah, I'll just be setting it up, showing you how to do that. A simple way of doing it, obviously, well, as simple as possible, and also other stuff that is just so easy. But yeah, I'll show you how to do an ILS approach as well into Dublin when we get there. Just looking at the time now, yeah, we'll have enough time to get there. Takes about an hour maybe, tops. And also you get to hear how VATSIM is and all that stuff, and what they say to your VATSIM and all that stuff. This will be live. Gonna put that in my remarks. So let's just go ahead and load in. Ready to fly. And it's loading now, we're just going to let it just load fully because I don't want it to lag all the time. So when we think it's good enough to go, I'll just move the scroll wheel back. Maybe it's lagging a lot, you see what I mean? So things are moving about, that's good. Go ahead and turn the external power, so I've got this FPS drop. This is what I normally get when I load in. Get this on. Batteries 1 and 2 can be selected, and fuel pumps are being turned on. Just turn this light on and this light off, and just turning on the overhead panel lights, the integrity lights, so you can see what we're doing, and it's night time. Everything. Also turn the main panel integrity lights on, and the floods for reasons. So now what we need to do is to reset that to hectopascals. Press B. You see how we need to line up the IRS? Well, I didn't do that. So I go to McDo menu, options, realism, align time, and then put that instant. It just works. So we can now go ahead and start the IRS. Number 1 on that, but that flights to distinguish. and then IRS2 on the other side. Wait for the on backlights to distinguish. File number 3. Wait for the on backlights to distinguish. And it has done so, so now start the IRS. So now we've just got to the flight plans. So we are going from Echo, Golf, Charlie, Charlie, and then split up the 2 bits of information. We put a slash, so slash Echo, India, Delta, Whiskey, which is Dublin. Put that into the from and to. And from here on, we just press init, so like that, init, yeah. So if you're proper British, so press init, and then it just comes up with this. So I need to put the flight number in, so it's EZY95, and then let me just get the flight plan up to continue. Get this up. We need to connect first. So EZY95, a320n, a320 neo basically. I'm in mode Charlie for no reason. Flight plan, press load. And then press Echo India Delta Whiskey, the one that you just loaded. Then that comes up there. So what you need to do, you need to file that. So we've got 24,000 feet cruise. File it, flight plan filed. And now we can put pre-altitude 240. And I don't know what the EasyJet cost index is, but I'm going to say it's 25. That's just the average. And now we get this when we go to flight plan. So we click Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, departure, runway, hang on, let me get the ATIS. So the ATIS is a service that tells us about the airfield. So before we move on, we need to get the ATIS. So ATIS, click it. So departure runway 23 left, so we need to get that in. No, 05 left. No. 23 left. Now we need to get the flight plan up. Move this down here. And then when you click somewhere else, when you've got the flight plan up, the thing just disappears. So what you need to do, is go to settings, and you need to go to, let me just check which one it is. Is it this one? Nope. Font, no. Audio, no. Key window visible, so go to this, key window visible, okay, got that up. So we're departing by the ECLAD 1 Yankee departure, I believe. So ECLAD 1 Yankee. Insert that. And then from ECLAD, so scroll down with the up arrow we go to. So, as we see here, we've got Yankee 53, which means we need to do an airway. So everything with a number in is an airway. So you need to go to airway and type in Yankee 53 via, and then 2 Whiskey Alpha Lima. There we go. And then Lima 10. So Lima 10. Put that in there. And then Papa Echo November India Lima. I'll put that in there. Then Lima 28, so L28 via, and then to Meldo, so Lima, Echo, Lima, Delta, Oscar. And then from there we go to Mike 145. And then from there we go to Bravo Alpha, Golf, Sierra, Oscar. Oscar, and then we get across a waypoint called, well, it looks like a waypoint called Bagto 1 X-ray. So that means we've got the Bagto 1 X-ray route. So we just click the, I'm going to go straight out again. So down here it says DEST EIDW, that'll be whatever the code is. You click it, and click arrival, and then we're going to be on the ILS 28 left, I believe. So we're going to click this. then find the bag, so 2, it'll have to be X-ray, arrival, no wires, and then insert that. So now we've got the flight plan loaded and all in. I'm going to make sure that he knows that I'm streaming, I'm recording a video for YouTube, if that's okay. I'll stop them again. So now we need to go to delivery, which is 121.7 here at Manchester. I'm going to see what he's got to say. So we go to 121.7 and we tune that. So to the flight director on, we've got Manchester approach online. If we have, that'd be brilliant. Yes, we have. But first I'm going to tune ground, which is 121.85, my secondary.
441, Roger. You've flying your flight order maximum to the London TMA is 190. Are you able to set that?
So just in my headphones now. Just let me just turn this up. So, when we get clearance, we need to write down our notes so we can read it all back correct. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the beacon lights on because we're about to start our engines soon. And get request clearance. So if you're going to listen to this announcement I'm going to make to delivery, I'm going to say just clearance, all that stuff. So let me just get the ATIS again once more to get what we've got. Information Charlie, make sure you read that first. So I've got information Charlie, I'll say what I need to do. So Manchester clearance, EZ95 requesting IFR clearance to Dublin as file information Charlie. We are in a320neo at stand 6, ready to copy.
EZ95, Roger number 1, first Quebec Charlie, break, speed limit 0013, Manchester delivery.
So we've got told to wait. There's other people on the ground, obviously, all that stuff. Got to see outside the aircraft. Oh, bit of lag there, bit of lag.
For your aircraft plan,
Roger, EZ95 BRE Airbus A320neo.
EZ95, Roger, your microphones are a little bit loud, but then control information Charlie is correct, 3QNX1021. Heads to Dublin on the M1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left, squawk 7. 017.
Just turn my mic settings down. Roger, EZ95 is cleared via the Club 1 Yankee departure, QNH1021, via the 23 left and squawk 7017. EZ95, just turn on my mic a bit down.
EZ95, thank you very much. David, back is correct. For you ready?
So I just wrapped up my clearance, a bit funny there. It was just, I wrote it down a bit funny. So he just told me to call back when I need a push, basically. So what I need to do is just press clear 2 times, 7017. We need to just turn this to there, all that stuff. And we've got the Excel 190 departure in already, so that's no problem. And we're taking off 23 left, so that's all good. So another quick thing I need to tell you is the performance page, which can look pretty daunting at first sight, but it's not really that bad. But first we need to print out the NATAR, so that will give us the information we need to fill it out. So go to the do menu, add to, AOC menu, WX request, and then hit send. So I'll do that again. So we just go to the do menu, add to, AOC menu, weather request. And then up here a little thing will come up saying company message, but it hasn't done just yet because it needs to send. There you go, company message. Then you can go to receive message on the AOC, then go to META, and then click print. So then go over to the printer, and then collect the paper. So we've got all the stuff we need here. So go to performance, and then we type in the transitional altitude, which normally is about 6,000. There we go. Put the transitional altitude just first, and our flaps thing should be at 1/up 0.1. For this, that's saying we've got flaps 1, and we're going to put the trim up 0.1. So just put that in there, and we see the temperature is 3 degrees. Put that into temp like that, and then now we can click the V1, put it in, views VR, put it in rotation, just click them twice, so like that, and then it goes in. So then, because I don't want to do it in flight, I'm going to set up the approach now. So QNH 1025, as it says there. So 1025, and the temperature. So these two here split up with the slash symbol. So 04. So we just put 4. And the wind is, as we can see, 320 at 10 knots. So what we do is split up the information by going 320/10. Put it into mag wind. Transitional altitude for Dublin is usually 5,000. And there we go. I don't know how to fill these in just yet. I'll probably learn them soon. But we're going to put config full there. So there we go. So I'm going to call up for a push now. But first of all, we need to turn up this brightness here. I tell them on full bright because of reasons. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to turn off these displays to increase my FPS. So turn them off like that. I'm now going to put the nav lights on. We need to start the APU, which is the auxiliary power unit, which is just here. So it's like a little jet engine sort of thing. Just to mention, I have got the Mako Simulations Manchester scenery, which I will probably do a review on. If you want it, just say in the comments or something. I don't know.
For 100 whole position, contact Manchester ground 611 on this one.
Let's light this up. Manchester clearance, easy 95, questing, push and start, gate 6, we're fully ready.
Easy 95, we're remind the ground's still a little bit noisy, but you can opposition over to ground 121.5.
Well, thank you very much. Over to ground 121.85. I'll just turn my mic settings down just a little bit more again, thank you very much. So we just said my mic volume was a little bit high, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn that down again. This is quite embarrassing, but okay. So this should be in the blue really, should be in the green, sorry. So I need to turn that down just a little bit like that, so he should be hearing me just fine. Yeah, that's sort of good. Getting good stuff like that, good sort of sound. So over to ground 121.85. I'm also going to tune Manchester approach as well, so 118.575. So over to 575. Like that. I'm going to just call it for a push, because I'm fully ready now. And also I'm going to switch off the ground power and turn on the bleed, which will make the engines start. So we need to go to the tablet, we need to click it to turn it on. Go to ground, go to call tug, and a little tug should appear. So once that's connected, you can go ahead and yeah, just go from there really. Don't know how to pass the a321, but I don't know. Let's just wait for this to connect. So I need to get out of this speaker for Monday because he's probably parked over at Terminal 2. I think he's over there somewhere. So. So, I need to see this be a bit sterile cockpit for a minute because the folks are getting the taxiways right. Trust me, I've had a lot of experience where I've got the taxiways wrong and I've taxied down the wrong taxiway and you've gone, Spirit 95, why have you taxied down the wrong taxiway? I'm like, sorry mate. Don't worry. But yeah, so, I need to go ahead and get the taxi. But he just locked on, so I'm going to give him a bit of time. So, just looking at the charts now, so he's going to Golf 1, so he must be over at Terminal 3. So I'm going to go ahead and request some taxi clearance, and pushback. So I'm going to call up for clearance now, pushback. Manchester ground, easy 905 requesting push and start, gate 6. Push and start approved, face south, even easy 905. So I like the 905 call sign. It's two letters, should I say, that have a very different sort of sound in the phonetic alphabet. So it's 9 and 5. So it's not 5, it's 5 sort of thing. So it's with 2 F's. So you say 5. It's just really weird. I did my radio comms lesson a few weeks ago, and that's what he taught us. So I just like using the call sign. It's quite nice. So. We need to start the engines, don't we? So let's just go, let's start. I'm going to do a bit unrealistic here. I want to go engine 2, then engine 1 immediately after, because I just want to get the engine started, because I had a bit of an embarrassing moment a few days ago, where I didn't have the engine started for a bit, and there was 3 planes trying to get past me, and I was like, stop, sorry mate, and they were like, yeah, okay, don't worry. I've just almost got a perfect pushback onto Lima, I believe. So I've just pushed back onto the taxi, just pressing stop like this. Putting the parking brake on, we've got a stable start on both engines and put this back to normal. We can put the flaps to 1 and check the flight controls. So we've got good flight control movement and looking good. So we need to move the trim, so here to 0.1 up, which is always good. That's what we set our performance, so all the performances will be right. So I'm going to go and request some taxi clearance. So call up ground. Oh, tower's online, better tune that. 18.625. Just call up ground. Match it to ground. Easy 905 crossing a taxi to runway 23 left.
905 taxi to holding point Foxtrot 1 via Lima, Papa, Bravo.
Taxi to Foxtrot 1 via Lima, Papa and Bravo, Easy 905. So it's going to increase the power. So you need to find out where Foxtrot 1 is.
Would it be possible?
So what we need to do is we need to just
aircraft is
go
going over to
out
the
of here.
western maintenance area. Would it be possible to get some taxi instructions to taxi up there? Cause
So now we've got the AP, now we've got the engines on, we can turn off the APU. We can get the landing lights on, which is always good. So we're going to go up here, turn left and turn left and then turn right to go across the runway.
I believe 48 ran into that.
So we've got this dude here lining up, so he's going to come in through behind, going to go left up here. I'm going to turn left and just see where we are. So that's the entry to 23 right, so we need to turn left here onto Foxtrot 1, which is just over here, and hold at Foxtrot 1. So yeah. So I'm gonna so it's on Foxtrot 1. Over to 18625, you've now EC95, thank you very much, goodbye. So it's over to the tower now. We can now just contact the one we're just holding short of Foxtrot 1. This is Foxtrot 1, Foxtrot 1 is verified. So now we're just holding here, we need to just contact, we need to tune the Manchester radar sort of thing, so just hold position here just momentarily. There's the parking brake, that might help. In hold of short Foxtrot 1, so we need to call up for further taxi to 23 right, 23 left, sorry. And here's the tower, EZ95 with you, just holding Foxtrot 1 for 23 left.
EZ95, Manchester, good evening, Foxtrot 1, cross runway 23 right.
Cross 23 right, EZ95. So we're going to cross the runway, just going to land in the strobes on, just to make other people aware that we are coming. Just it makes it easier for people to see us as well. Engage the auto throttle there.
EZ95, continue taxi from Tango 1, runway 23 left, box 23 left, good line, wait.
Holding pointer Tango 1 to line up, and then as we're arriving, just line up 23 left, EZ95. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't a good sort of call. I'm not sure. You just said hold Tango 1, and that was about it. So, not very, appropriate, just went offline. That's not very good. So we got London Control, I don't think I'll be passed on to him. Turn the strobes off just momentarily. And the landings, that's off, just so he taxed, because we crossed the runway. Just thought it might be appropriate to turn them on. So it's going to be Holland Tango 1, which is just up here. So it's going to run through. Close takeoff, runway 23 left, easy 905, thank you very much. Just give us takeoff clearance, which is always very nice. I'm just going to put the engines to sort of medium, and we're going to just get going. So, engine, the all-thrust detent, all into climb. Just bringing it and entering the runway, full power, full toga. I'm not paying for the jet fuel. It's a full power just off the centre line. We've got a bit of crosswinds. So Microsoft's implemented this thing where you have crosswinds on the ground, which isn't very good. Let's turn the lights on. V1 rotate. Ooh, that was nice. So we've got a positive rate. We can now put the gear up, and we can start climbing. Nice sim crashes. Right, so it's climbing out Manchester, autopilot engage. There we go. I'm just using the side stick there. And you're bringing the over to 220-280s, and I thank you very much for your service. Just tell him thank you very much, all that stuff, have a nice day, all that stuff, you know what I mean. So, over to Unicom 22.8, so 122 days late. Tuning that now. So, 22.8. So now contact Unicom, or not contact Unicom, monitor Unicom if you know what I mean. So 200 knots, flaps up, we can now start climbing. So we're going to announce Unicom, Unicom Easy 905, climbing to flight level 240 for cruise, which is like Manchester, heading over to Dublin. Just to announce at Unicom what I'm doing, it's always safe to do so, all that stuff, you know what I mean. Just to make everyone aware of what I'm carrying out and what I plan to do, all that stuff, you know what I mean. I'm going to have to look down actually, because my FPS starts to drop about here. So, over Manchester you always do, it's just one of them things. So I'm going to look down for just a minute, as we go over Manchester. Because my laptop doesn't really like it, so I have to just look down a bit. To see if we can look up. There we go. We just got the PFD. So we can just check our frames and all that stuff, see how it's running.
Shamrock 169ers there, aircraft and flying runway 27 there.
No, there isn't any. I think you're just speaking really Irish.
For EGCC.
I do bloody things sure, laddie.
Shamrock 169er departing runway 27 for EGCP travel.
Says Liverpool over there. Got Chester somewhere over here. Things over there. We've got North Wales just going up on the nose. So yeah, that's looking quite nice. We'll get above 10,000 pretty soon. We're going to turn the landing lights off. We'll get 10,000. We're also going to increase the speed to about 340 knots, just to get there real quick. I've just gone through the transitional altitude, so put the thing to site to standard. Always very nice to do that, so we can get the correct altitude. And yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So, not much to do at this phase really that I can show you. I could probably put the chart stuff in to the aircraft so we can do a full-on auto landing at 28 left. Let me just see if I can get ATIS at Dublin this far out actually. Let's see if we can just pick up the ATIS. Yes, we can pick up the ATIS. Runway 28 left is in use, which is also very good, and the transition level is 6,000, winds 310, 8 knots, all that good stuff. So scattered, cloud scattered feet, hang wait, well, it's cloud scattered 3900, feet broken 4,500 feet, temperature 4, dew point 0, QNH 1025, velocity, pretty much an arrival, so I'm not sure, not totally sure what that is. We have information Charlie, so left it is in use, so we'll just get the charts up for Dublin. It's in the arrival charts. So I used a single chart box, which is very good. So you just type in the airport, search it up, then you click whatever you want, taxi, whatever really you need. And I'm just going to go down to ILS, runway 28 left. So ILS and all that stuff, 28 left. The course for the runway is 278. So we can go ahead and put that into our RadNav, so just click RadNav. Then we got the frequency in there, which is always very nice, very nice. 111.335 is the arrival, just to confirm that, and then we've got 278 as our course, which really does matter. That's the wrong one, sorry. 278, put that into our course. Just clear this, sorry. Let's see if I can clear this. Just clear that momentarily. Let me try this box here. 278. I think it's this one. I'm not too sure though. Just put it in this one. And let me try this. So I'm not too sure. Just to be safe, I want to see if this is the let's have a look. So landing system. Landing something. Let's go 28 left. See if that works. I'm not too sure. Nope, that's not right. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if it'll work. So when we come through 400 feet on the approach, it'll say land here. And when we get to about 50, 40 feet, it'll say flare. Just so we know what will happen. We are above 10,000 knots, which will with these lights. Keep the nav strobe and beacon on. You always keep the beacon on when the engines are running. All that stuff. Just going through the Wallasey transition up here, 7.5 miles away. Right, just turn on the weather radar. Do 40 nautical miles. You go to this, press that to 1, and move that to WX plus T. See the weather radar here. So yeah, it's quite good actually, this plane. I like it very much. Just off I said the packs, didn't I? So pack 1 and 2 off. Because we're running on the engine bleed. So we've got engine 1 bleed, let's leave that on, all that stuff, all good stuff. Yeah, so everything's set up kind of now, the ILS and auto land, runway 28 left. Just to update this, whoa, I don't know how to move the camera now, but here's the performance, then goes over to the left, we've got 310, that's 8 knots I believe the wind was. When we have info Charlie, 6 knots, so it was 8 knots, wasn't it? Transition was 6,000. Just see if this says if we have to put no here. I think we still have to do that. I don't know decision height, which is good. We don't want a decision height because we're running on on the full sort of auto land. Yeah. It's on the wing lights. Yeah, I was going to cruise 240, but I need to go a little bit faster. Doing this here. And we can also just see who's online at Dublin, so I don't risk losing FPS, I want to do it on my phone, so go to that map and I'll see who is online. So we have got Tower online at Dublin, by the looks of things, which I know is 18.6 I believe. So let's just see what that is. 18.6, yep, that's okay. I'll put that in there. 118.6. In the standby, flight plan 126 miles out, so when we're about, I don't know, 90 miles, I'll start descending 1,600 feet per minute to get 1,600. You can put about 25% spoilers out, you won't lose speed, well you won't gain speed, sorry, which is always quite good. I might leave to 100 maybe then start descending, but just have a look out here. Not sure whether that's Liverpool, so Angles is just over there. So bit of a headwinds today, not the best, but all to do. Might just increase the speed a little bit. We're not to 450 knots. It's round the bob a little bit, but just see if we can get any faster. Isn't very realistic, but okay. Yep, there's the message we're over speed, and let's just slow down a little bit. Mario. Because that 5 mile an hour really does make a difference. So we've got an aircraft just down there. It's going the same way as us, maybe going over to Dublin, never know. Let me just check the VAT map actually, see if it is going to where we are. Check that map. And if I just look, I can see myself. That looks like that is either Shamrock 169er or Easy 2 Lima Mike, which is he's going to the Isle of Man. So I think one of them is one of the two. Let's say yeah. Very nice nuts in over the English Irish. So yeah, a lot of stars out today. Let's have a look. Not much here. Looks good to me. Leave it on this one. So if this dips below 47, let's put the anti-ices on and all that stuff, because that can freeze the fuel, but that's a different topic altogether. Watch Captain Joe's video, he's better than explaining it than me. So yeah, let's just have to try and turn the desktop audio down, see if you can hear me any better. So you should be able to hear me a lot better than the this, because it's on higher. So I'm going to always just checking for the aircraft, obviously. I might just turn the floods down and instead put on the other pedestal lights, which are quite very nice actually. Just got a nice lights behind us, and I also might turn on the dome. So nice lighting in here today. It looks quite nice. We turn it up all the way. Yeah, also quite nice, but a bit too bright. I'll keep it on that, thinking about it. Clouds look nice, the reflection of them looks very nice actually. And yeah, let's go back to the dashboard. That's quite nice. See if that works. Link might do. No, not working. From SimRiff, can't bother with that. So anyway, just always checking the status of the aircraft. Always monitoring. So we're about 93 miles away. We can start descending quite soon. In about another 10 miles, let's say. Might skip back so straight to Kogak, so I might delete Karaf and ADSYS. So I might just clear these. So press CLR, ADSYS, insert, then click Karaf. This is just what I usually do. So I've got a nice sort of flight plan in. So about 8 miles out, can start descending quite a slow rate, about 1,600 maybe. So go all the way down to 3,000, unless otherwise instructed. I want to slow the aircraft down as well to about, I don't know, 320 knots. Go 21 knots. So just open it again. So although I've just departed, I probably gonna start descending now because reasons. So if we just bring up where we are, so Liverpool just over there probably. Yeah. So instead of like a really quick descent, I decided to go for a slow descent. Which meant like more sort of action going on, you know what I mean? So when we approach into Dublin, I want to turn all the floods off and everything, but turn this wiper off. And we also will be concentrating the tower when we're fully established on ILS. All that stuff. So I want to keep. Let me just go ahead and just see how it should take us, how long it should take us to descend. But what happened with this thing is it messes it up. So when you let's say we just sync the vertical speed 60. Oh, it must have fixed it. So we got 66. So we actually start descending quicker, as it's instructed us to. This thing has told us here. So we need to just, if it's not gaining speed, that's fine. If it does, I'm going to put half speed brakes out. Just slow our descent, basically. Right, 55. So I'll have a 5 mile final sort of thing with a 3,000. So you need to send that a little bit more, maybe to 1,800. You can see here. And yeah, it's working quite good, to be honest. Not gonna lie, it's working quite well. So now we'll have a 19 or 10 mile final at 3,000, and I'm going to contact the tower, so we're fully established, and then yeah, just let them know from there. So once we go from Cogax, we're going to go get the localizer at lab mode, and then join the approach mode, and then go straight onto runway 28 left, and then the ILS runway 28 left is really quite accurate at Dublin. I really like it, actually. I actually approached there in 0 visibility once, and that was quite fun. And yeah, it just led me straight onto the runway, which was really quite good, to be honest. I liked it. So yeah, just descend it into a very nice island. Good old errand. Yeah. So I hope this has like helped anyone in any way, like how to do radio comms and all that stuff so far. But yeah, I just hope it's like sort of help people. I like that when I can help people sometimes. It always makes me feel kind of better that I've done something good for once. So let's put that speed to 290. Just slow down just that little bit more so we can get. Right, so we got a nice 20 miles, so I can go ahead and reduce that down to 16 vertical speed. And yeah, so now we shall have, oh I don't like that, so I'm going to go back down to 7. So this is the final approach phase just here. So at a decel point here, I'm going to activate the approach mode. So I want to go to performance. I want to click that, and then I have to double click it to confirm it basically. And then yeah, I should go from there. Well, you'll see anyway. So right. Just checking the instruments, making sure everything's working okay. But the approach is going to go quite well. Hopefully it does. Don't want to be embarrassed live on YouTube. But yeah, because I do have to edit this out, to be honest. Not very well anyway. I know how to edit like bits, but you know what I mean. So I just need to see. So 40 to a 10 mile final with 3,000s, that's always good. It's better to be at 3,000 and 5,000 Mr. Glide slope because you're too high. It's always going to be quite lower on these approaches, and when you first do them, then you can then perfectly do the approach, which I'd like to do, but you can't always judge it properly. So just coming in for decel almost, and I want to turn the terrain data on now. So we get past decel, just activate this approach phase, then we can go ahead. You guys and activate the approach. It's going through 10,000 almost, so I'm going to bring the speed down to about 150 knots. And going through decel, I usually put the EGCC 7.4. Can you speed up by any chance? I'm not EGCC 7.4, so anyway. Might just put some speed brakes out. Right, so put a bit of speed brakes out, or else I'll get just confirm the approach phase, and this has just gone to pot. So, don't know what the hell the plane's planning to do. What is this plane planning to do then? Is it trying to... what the hell is it doing? So I think it's levelling off here, it should be going direct lap mode. So I don't know how this is going to work. Sort of levelled out, kind of. But it's on the localizer. So we captured the actual localizer, which is good. Here's some final calculations. Going out to 220. So it's going nuts on you can Dublin traffic. Easy now on Falcon on the ILS approach runway 28 left. Currently slowing down to speed 220. Is there anyone in the area who's going for zero runway? So now starting unicorns will know that I'm landing there and get out of my way, all that stuff. So there's the runway just over there. So once I've gone direct lap mode, I can then there's no DH here, that's because I put it into the no DH thing. So this should work. Hope it does anyway. So checking this is connected still. I'd be embarrassing if it wouldn't. If it wasn't, should I say. So it's going a bit quick, to be honest, for my liking. So I want to slow the plane down to about 180, maybe. Got spoilers full. And there we go. I'm going to turn on the localizer just to make sure that we've got that approach set up. Got the flaps down one. Just slow us down, kind of. And gonna slow right down to 1.6. So the plane just keep ascending and slowing down. It's putting full speed rates out and it's not slowing down very well, is it? So, right, I just need to... So there's the runway. I look like I'm on a good approach, sort of thing. But, I don't know. So, 15 miles out, 200 knots, a bit slow from where we are. Doesn't matter though. So I'm going to actually stop the reduction of speed down to 1.8 because reasons, that's why. Just because I think it's necessary to do so. And yeah. So is it 1025? I think the there you go, 1025. And yeah, it's going for a nice ILS, I suppose. Do we need to engage the localizer or not? I'm not too sure. But if the plane turns on its own, that's fine, you know. I need to turn the anti-ices on, the plane just told me. I'll be following the approach once we get to lap mode. If it turns itself, that will be very, very good. If it doesn't, let's hit localizer. Got localizer at the ready. So I'll be turning in just a second. Doesn't turn. Come on, plane, turn. Turn. Is it not turning? Oh, here it is. It is turning. That's really cool. So it's going to hit approach mode and get into the correct landing configuration. Let's just go ahead and engage the approach mode. So we've got Cat 3 single, which is always good, which means that we can do the auto land. So I've never done this before, this is my first time doing it, and it's going really well. Just going to switch the engines to ignition. That's what the plane's telling me to do for some reason. And turn the wing anti-ice on. Just going through some severe ice at the minute. Let's just go flaps. I better tell the approach dude, the tower, that we're coming in. So just to let him know. And Dublin Tower, EZ95 is currently fully established on the ILS Cat 3 single approach runway 28 left. I butchered that, I literally butchered that, not gonna lie. So, let's just reduce speed to minimum sort of speed. Is the tower even online? I don't think it is. I think the tower's gone offline, I don't know. Anyway, so, just coming in. Just get VPilot open again. I can't believe a tower isn't online. Dublin traffic, EZ95 fully established, ILS runway 28 left, Dublin. So, at 400 feet, this should say land, just here. So if you follow the steps that I've just done, you should get to this point, and yeah, don't hit localizer. Don't hit localizer. It won't work, or else I'll just read it before. So that's why I didn't hit it. I was tempted though, That's the approach I usually do. Slowing down now to about 140 knots, maybe 141, maybe. So the Cat 3 means that we can trust it in low visibilities, so I'm liking this, I'm really liking this perfectly on the approach. And it should say, when we're at 400 feet, it should say land here. I just read up in my little owner's manual of the a320, and I think that's saying, oh, no, I really shouldn't have done that. It's getting late at night and I'm just forgetting everything. So yeah, that's why that was pitching up all the time. So that's all. I feel like a right idiot now. So yeah, now we are just set the oil brake to medium. I'm not going to apply any reverse thrust or anything. I'm just going to go straight for it. I'm going to let the plane do it all itself. Yeah, just going to let it land. 1,000 feet. As per the ratio of an air rejection shot, just to make sure that they know that I'm putting in a bit of effort to try to speak their accent when I am approaching Ireland. Just want to make you aware that I'll be speaking Irish for just a bit in a minute. Yeah, just no. Right, so coming up to 400 feet, should say land, which says minimum, doesn't matter. No, it won't say minimum, I can't see if it's not land about. So, sit back into my chair, just watch all the magic happen. I hope it's going to be a smooth landing. If it's a smooth landing, I'm going to just do it manually next time. So I can butter planes, like seriously, check out the Beluga video that I did. They got 1,000 views. Yeah, thank you very much for them views, by the way. If anyone's watching this video, watch that one. That was crazy. I just woke up and said, oh, well, 1,000 views, that's alright, isn't it? That's quite cool. 500, we'll get to 400. Will be, so 400 land. Yes, that's worked. So now, just need to, I'm not going to do anything, So at 550 knots, I should say flare. There's the Morse code, I believe. Running over the threshold. Bit high on the approach throttle, what are you going to try to do? But anyway, it's fine, don't worry, it's fine.
100.
So if that doesn't say flare, that's a mandatory go around.
40. 30.
Whoa!
10. Retard.
Oof! Full reverse. Look at this lag, jeez. Oh, did you see that? It just pitched me down. 737 Max style. Jesus Christ, that's a save then. I was doing a quick flare. Whoa! 60 knots manual braking versus de-armed, I suppose you could say. I'm just going to vacate off of. Just going to get the charts up. That was just no. I'm going to tell Dublin traffic. Oh, we're going to get into this view. This is quite a nice view. Dublin traffic, easy out of 5, just vacated off 28 left via Echo 5, Dublin traffic. So, after that immense landing, it was planted it. I mean, that wasn't me flying, that was the plane flying it. Don't blame me for that bad landing. I thought it was going to do a nice smooth landing, but clearly it didn't. You guys had a flare on there, I was like, that's not very good. So, we're going to taxi via Sierra. Go over to stand Dublin traffic, easy out of 5. I'm just going to taxi via Sierra, Whiskey 1, Hotel 1, Link 4, then going to go over to stand 203, Dublin traffic. So the brake's a bit hard to that landing, so put the brake fan on. There we go, and we're also going to touch on the APU, because we are silly. A bit of lag there. That's on the APU starter. And so, wow, look at this lag. Wow. Why am I getting so much lag? That's just no. I'm just going to check the fat map, see if I've actually landed, because it's really inaccurate for some reason. Yeah, that's just like, no one's on the runway, which it says it is. And still, we got the spoilers out still. Nope, so I'm just going to taxi on to Whiskey 1, which is just this one, Hotel, Link 4, then 203. I already had that route planned out. So, yeah, I'm going to go Whiskey 1. So, this one. Turn off auto brakes, really, I don't really need them. I'm going to taxi onto Whiskey 1. Just a little bit on the rudder. Try not to brake as much, so I'm just idling the power. Might just put the nose forward to stop myself. So slow myself down, just pitch forward a bit. Pitch forward seems to work better. Dublin traffic, easy now if I was crossing runway 1634 for Hotel 1, Dublin traffic. Just a little light on the brakes because we're a bit too fast. Oh, Ooh, quickly on the brakes. There we go. So this is Hotel 1. I'm going to go link 4. So link 4, which is here. And then taxiing up to here. And then off to stand 203, I believe.
So I'm at 169, let's capture runway 28 left.
Right, you Dutch, sir. So he's just, he's very happy dude, he's just captured the ILS. We did the worst landing ever recorded in the history of this game. And yes, so, gonna secure the aircraft now, got the APU on, turn off the anti-eyes, we can get the air cons on, we can get the ground power connected, we can get the APU generator on, the bleed on, and we can shut down both engines. So that was a very nice flight, to be honest. I enjoyed that. I hope you did as well, watching this video. I do follow this all the time, it's quite cool actually. You get a lot of knowledge on stuff. Because you learn about it, you're learning all the time. So that's why I just love it, to be honest. And why was the trim set like that? That's a bit strange. Let's just reset that. Let's reset the trim. Just by doing this. That. And yeah, just turn down the and then when you get to like your airport, it just comes up with this page, which is a bit strange, but okay. Not sure if that does it on the real aircraft. I'm sure it does. No. Don't know much about the a320. I'm just going to taxi lights off, the nav lights coming off, beacon lights coming off, the engine's running, APU's running, the bleed air is running, the packs are on. And yeah, so just going to shut down the aircraft fully now, turn off the wing lights, and to leave the non-smoking lights on, and turn the seatbelt signs off. And yeah, so passengers, ladies and welcome to Dublin. We had a very nice flight with EasyJet today. Sorry about that absolutely rubbish landing. If you've got any back injuries, just let me know. And yeah, just let me know if you've got any back injuries. I'll pay for your lawyers and all that. That wasn't even my fault though. So yeah, just have a good luck doing that. And I hope you enjoy your holiday if you're on holiday. So yeah, thank you very much for watching everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Let me just shut down this plane properly, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Let me just fully set this down. Turn off the bleed, the master, the batteries, the external power, and off with the generator. Let's say fully shut down the a320. Back to the main menu, and whilst we're just loading, I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching, if you paid the time to watch this video. Yeah, so I will see you next time. I'll put a few videos up and subscribe to someone and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.